wasn't me!
Today on Action Figure Times, we're going to be looking at Vigo from Ghostbusters 2 line from Mattel. Hello, I'm Doc Owen with Action Figure Times. As you know, on September 15th, MattyCollector.com is going to be having a sale. One of the items featured is going to be Vigo from Ghostbusters 2, the Scourge of Carpathia, the Sorrow of Moldavia. So anyway, it actually says that on the box, which I actually think is kind of funny. Comes in the regular mailer box. As we pull it out, we've got the figure, and there is a little cloth that is supposed to protect the screen, or not the screen, the plastic. I do like this packaging. I like how it's die cut. I haven't reviewed one of these in a while, but this is actually very, very cool. You get a good look at the figure and things like that. Now, the back of this, I think, is honestly, it's just priceless. I'm gonna try. If you can't see it here real good, make sure you come to the website and look at the photograph that I've got of the back, because this is just funny. His profession, he's a painting dweller. That's just funny. Accomplishments. He lived 106 years. He's a powerful musician. I love this one. Perfected the eye glow scare tactic, aka bedroom eyes. Yeah, I tried that on my wife the other night. Yeah, she left the bedroom rather quickly. Don't suggest it. Anyhow, let's go ahead and get him open. One of the cool things that they have with this is they actually have a painting. It's a lentricular, I believe, because I saw it at, can't remember where we were at. San Diego Comic-Con. Now we've got, you can see the Ghostbusters, or the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I'm trying to do a review of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man that was this SDCC exclusive, and when I do, you're going to want to see it if I get to do what I want to do with it. Now, the cover is, the back of it is the painting at the end. If you remember, it had the guys with the baby at the end, kind of the Grecian feel. Now here's the lentricular, and let's see if I can. You see Vigo in there, but he disappears. I don't know. Works good for me over here. Sorry to leave you guys out. Anyway, maybe that's it. But he disappears. That's actually kind of a cool feature. He's got some skulls around there, you know, because he's on Skull Mountain. But anyway, let's get Vigo out. You know, Ghostbusters 2 is not my favorite of the movies, but it did have some cool lines. I think my favorite line of that movie, and one of my favorite lines is, just because of the beat, is two in the box, ready to go. They be fast and we be fast and they be slow. One of my favorite lines, and I just screwed it up. What do you think about that? So we've got Vigo out here. I am Vigo. I am the Scourge of Carpathia. I am the Sorrow of Moldavia. I sit on the Mountain of Skulls in the Castle of Pain, and I sit on a throne of blood. You know, a throne of blood, that doesn't seem very sanitary, does it? And a bit impractical. I mean, really, how do you do that? I like the Game of Thrones, where they have the sword, the throne of swords, where you took all your enemy's swords and made a throne out of it. That's kind of cool. But anyway, I digress. His hair, not very flowing, but nice. To me, the sculpt is kind of cool, but I actually thought that the actor in the movie actually had a little bit of a thicker face. That's about as far as his arms are going to go up. It's a neat paint application. I like some of the texture on his skirt, or kilt, depending on where he is. He does have, that's as far as his leg is going to come up. He's not going to be Jean-Claude Van dominant. The thing I do like about it is the joints are very tight. I'll be showing you this up close in just a moment, so you'll be able to get a good look at it. He's got the fist, I guess, so he could shake it at you. You know, you know, maybe that throne of blood would have been a kind of a cool accessory, you know. But I do like the painting, you know. I mean, that is kind of cool. But all in all, I think it's a good addition to the line. I mean, he was a prominent character. He's got a little bit of skull belt buckle. But let's go ahead and take a look at it close so you can really get a feel for it. Okay, so here we are looking at Vigo up close. Obviously, he's going to soon be a member of the Hair Club for Men. But as we look at this, honestly, I can't tell whether to love this sculpt or not. I think the eyes, I love the look that they gave him, and I think it's a decent sculpt. I think his eyes look a little bit more like they're up in the top of his head rather than glaring at me, trying to convince me to go steal a baby for him. Now, as we look at the uniform, or his outfit, I think they actually did a very good job. I think the paint, the distressing, looks very nice. He's got the skull right there, you know, with his kilt. He's got some iron knuckles going on. He's got his going up his arm. I think they did a good job with this, just the overall look of it. Now, you know, it's got the studs everywhere. Now this one, he's really ready to bang somebody up with that. Look at that. Yeah, you can back fist him, you can hit him with that. That's pretty good. Now, as far as articulation, that's it. That's about as far as you're going to go. That's about it. His hand will turn. There's a twist joint, but I don't feel a chest joint. You got the elbow, wrist. Check these out. These, I think they're called Spalders. I mean, that's kind of neat. I mean, I think they did a real good job. Made them look kind of copper looking. The feet. Okay, so his feet will move. His knee will move. This will rotate. But he's not, you know, he's not going to be able to do too much more than that. The back of the uniform, you can see how they laced it together, probably to help him look skinnier, you know, when he's posing for the painting and things like that. You know, that bio, that is just hilarious. You really got to take a look at it. Now, what would Vigo be without his portrait? Now, so you can see Vigo, and you can see him kind of disappear as it goes. You can see the Castle of Pain right there. One of these is the Castle of Pain. That's the Mountain of Skulls. I guess he just, you know, just piled them up. But it really does. It really is a kind of a cool look. See, woo, there he is. Woo, there he's gone. Now on the back, this is very cool. They did a very, very good job. I mean, this looks, honestly, it looks almost identical to the, that's the fact, Jack. Identical to the one in the movie. Very, very neat. So anyway, this is kind of a cool thing. I wish you'd add another accessory, but really what would you put with him besides the painting? But all in all, I think this is very cool. I think it's a great addition. Gives your guys somebody to battle. Well, this is Doc Owen with Action Figure Times. Hope you enjoyed looking at the Scourge of Carpathia, the Sorrow of Moldavia. And if you have any ideas about how you sit on a castle or a throne of blood, please share them with us. Thanks very much. Make sure you come to the site, aftimes.com. Look at the pictures up close and judge for yourself whether you want to spend your hard-earned dollars on this wonderful toy. Talk to you soon.